Welcome to live coverage of Tiger Baseball on Republic Tiger Sports as the Tigers face Nixa in a COC showdown for a share of first place in the COC race. Both these teams have one loss coming into this game. Tigers are playing very well as of late, and they will have their hands full with a team from Nixa that is 23-5, has played a tough schedule, and has its eye on a COC crown. But Republic has the same aspirations, and they'll try to get there by going through Nixa today. And we'll have more, including starting lineups, after this timeout on Republic Tiger Sports.
There was a time when these kids didn't have access to health care at school. If they needed a doctor, someone had to take them. Not anymore. In more than 15 counties throughout Missouri, Cox Health now offers virtual visits in school, so parents won't have to change plans or leave work to get their kids quality care. And kids, well, they can get back to school and learning and thriving. Virtual visits in schools from Cox Health. It's the right thing.
Tigers and Nixa were exchanging lineup cards, and we'll be ready to go here pretty soon. Let's give you starting lineups for today, and we'll start with the visiting Nixa Eagles. As I mentioned, 23-5, coached by Logan Hughes. And here's the starting lineup for the Eagles. Number 7, Wyatt Vincent is in center field. He will lead things off. Rylan Michelle is the left fielder for the Eagles. He's number 2, and he will bat second. Caden Cloud bats third, plays shortstop. He's number 6. Number 17, Jack Edwards, is the catcher. He'll be in the cleanup spot today for the Eagles. Number 14, Reese Dernberger, is the right fielder and bats 5th. Tanner Grant, number 16, is the first baseman. He bats 6th. Number 28, Nate Uber, the designated hitter, is in the 7th slot. Braden Mabe is the third baseman. He's number 12. He bats 8th. And Colin Ussery, the second baseman, will bat 9th for the Eagles. He's number 5. On the mound for Nixa, Jackson Gamble, number 6. For Republic, more fine-tuning of the lineup as we go through the home stretch of the schedule. Top of the lineup, same as yesterday, Colin Myers, the third baseman / designated hitter, and he's listed that way for a reason we'll get to here in a second. But Myers leading it off, and he'll start at third base. Garrett Lester is in center field. He bats second. Gavin Beckner will be on the mound, and he will pitch, and that goes back to why Myers is listed as the DH, because Beckner can slide over to third base. Myers can stay there at DH. And when that change, if it has to happen, happens. Trace Harrington is in the 4 spot. He plays first base and bats cleanup. He had a tape measure shot, a home run at Bolivar yesterday. Wyatt Woods, the catcher, bats 5th. Gunnar Ellison plays left field. He bats 6th today, and he also homered yesterday at Bolivar. Andrew Schroeder is the right fielder. He's batting 7th. Devin Hughes, the shortstop, bats 8th. And Connor Sandridge at second base bats 9th. So Beckner is on the mound, and Wyatt Woods behind the plate to start things off. Gavin Beckner, 4-1 this season, and a 2.43 ERA. He has been the most consistent starter, other than maybe you could make the case that Lozano has been a little more consistent, but Beckner has been solid all year, and he has pitched a lot of the big games this season, and he's got a big one here today, and it should be fun as the Tigers take the field. We're going to take a quick break and be back with more after this timeout on Republic Tiger Sports. Whether you have a hole in your roof or you're missing a single shingle, you know who to call in Republic. It's Mike Mansker and the team at Absolute Roofing. Give them a call at 869-0444 or find them online at absoluteroofers.com. Not only can Hines Street Pharmacy deliver prescriptions right to your door and often save you money compared to what you're paying at big box pharmacies, their drive-up window can help you avoid long lines on your way home from work, and now they're offering curbside flu shots. Hines Street Pharmacy. Experience the hometown difference. Gavin Beckner will warm it up. And we're just about set to go here on what is a pretty good day as days go here this spring. It has been windy all year. It has been cold. At least it's a little bit warmer today. The wind is still blowing pretty well. Blowing, in fact, a different direction than it has been blowing for a lot of home games for Republic. Instead of blowing toward left field and maybe toward the left field foul pole or even out to left, it's blowing across the field from left to right. And you can see the flag at the top of the scoreboard over there on the left side of your screen. Pretty much straight out. So the wind's still blowing, just not in the faces of the hitters or in the faces of the pitcher, as it has been a lot of times this season. Defense for the Tigers, Gavin Beckner on the mound again. Wyatt Woods behind the plate. Colin Myers is at third, Devin Hughes at short. Second baseman is Connor Sandridge, and Trace Harrington is at first. And in the outfield, left to right, Gunnar Ellison, Garrett Lester, Andrew Schroeder. Should be a good game. Each of these teams has one loss. In the COC, Republic beat Willard, lost to Webb City. Nixa beat Webb City, lost to Willard. It's kind of hard to keep it all straight because those top four teams, Webb City, Willard, Republic, and Nixa, have beaten up on each other. And so nobody's undefeated. And this is a battle for at least a share of first place. And it's conceivable that the winner of the conference could have two losses at this point, but getting less conceivable as the season winds to a close. Both teams here at 6-1. And the leadoff man for Nixa is Wyatt Vincent. He's the center fielder, number 7, and he stands in from the right side against Gavin Beckner. And the first pitch to him is slapped right at Harrington. He lines out.
Sharp line drive caught by the first baseman, Trace Harrington, for out number 1.
So that's the first out, a quick first out. And it brings in Rylan Michelle, the left fielder for Nixa.
Nixa batter, left fielder number 2, Rylan Michelle.
First pitch to him is a curveball, a good breaking pitch from Beckner. And that's strike 1 to Rylan Michelle. On deck, Caden Cloud, the shortstop for Nixa. And a breaking pitch catches the strike zone again, and it's 0-2. And Beckner, early on, is hitting the zone where he wants to hit it. And the next one on the way, and a swing and a pop-up, foul out of play into the parking lot. So the count remains 0-2 on Rylan Michelle. Next one from Beckner is off speed, and he just missed. Republic wanted the call, didn't get it. The count is 1-2. And a breaking pitch. Michelle waved at it. They checked to see if he went around, and the umpire says no, gives the safe signal. I think that's the right call. If it wasn't a strike called, then I don't think that Michelle went around, and the count's 2-2. He has come close to striking out twice and has evaded it both times, but there's a grounder to short. Myers gets it, throws across, beats him by a step.
Play made by Colin Myers.
Colin Myers with the defensive play, and Michelle is retired 5-3. And it brings up Caden Cloud, the number 3 hitter in the order for the Eagles.
And the batter, shortstop number 3, Caden Cloud.
Good start for Gavin Beckner, who's already lowered that 2.43 ERA incrementally. He's looking for his 5th win of the season. A curveball stays high to Caden Cloud. Jack Edwards, the catcher for Nixa, on deck. He hopes to get a chance, and Beckner hopes that he has to wait until the second inning to get up there, but that pitch inside, it's 2-0. And a fastball is high. 3 balls, no strikes to Caden Cloud. And Beckner in danger of issuing a 2-out walk. That one's a strike. Just barreled a fastball down the middle. That makes the count 3-1. And a curveball caught the corner, froze Cloud, and he couldn't do anything with it. And now it's 3-2 as Beckner tries to work his way back. Woods gives the sign. And now a timeout called by Cloud. And he just missed the corner. Beckner thought he had him struck out, was making his way to the dugout, didn't get the call. And it's a 2-out walk to Caden Cloud, the first base runner of the day for Nixa.
Nixa batter, the cleanup hitter. Catcher number 17, Jack Edwards.
Throw over to keep Cloud close. See if Cloud wants to run with Edwards at the plate to get into scoring position so he could score on a simple single to the outfield. Not going anywhere on the first pitch, and that is a strike. Another throw over. Harrington dropped the ball on the throw. Cloud back in safely. Beckner looks in, gets the sign. Runner not going, and a breaking pitch. Edwards didn't swing at it, and it was a called strike. And it's no balls, 2 strikes to Jack Edwards. And so far, Gavin Beckner looks on today. Looks like he's got good stuff, and he's putting it where he wants it. And he's 1 strike away from getting out of this little mini jam in the top of the first. Next pitch on the way, swinging a foul straight back to the screen. Count stays 0-2. Outfield playing him a little bit around, at least Lester playing a little bit to hit it the other way, shading him to the right. And there's a line drive right at Lester. Steps back about 2 steps, reaches up, makes the catch. And Edwards retired on a line drive to center field. And that ends the inning. No runs, no hits, a walk, a runner left on base for Nixa. We go to the bottom of the first. No score. Back with more after this. You're watching Tiger Baseball on Republic Tiger Sports.
After 1/2 inning of play, our score, Nixa 0.
At Pinnaker, customer satisfaction is our top priority. That's the Pinnaker advantage. Pinnaker Family Style Service, serving Republic since 1979. Our knowledge and no hassle or gimmicks will make your car shopping experience easy. Whether you're looking to buy or sell your vehicle or needing service from our certified technicians, let our family take care of yours and find new roads at Pinnaker Chevrolet in Republic. Or view the complete inventory at PinnakerChevrolet.com.
Pick Pinnaker every time.
Nobody has time for computer trouble, but when it happens, you want the work done quickly and by someone you can trust. Republic Technologies will fix your computer or laptop fast, and they'll fix it right. Whether you need repairs or a quality replacement for a computer that's seen better days, call Christopher Bell at Republic Technologies, 732-4300. That's Republic Technologies, 732-4300. Teamwear Solutions is not only your source for official Tiger apparel, but they're also a partner for your group's fundraising needs. Business apparel, bleacher apparel, and on-field apparel. They've got you covered. Find them online at teamwearsolutions.com. Welcome back. Ready to go on the bottom of the first here shortly. It will be Colin Myers, Garrett Lester, and Gavin Beckner due up in the first inning for Republic against Jackson Gamble. on the mound for the Eagles. Gamble is the pitcher. Jack Edwards behind the plate. The third baseman is Braden Mabe. The shortstop, Caden Cloud. Second baseman, Colin Ussery. And the first baseman, Tanner Grant. Left to right across the outfield, Rylan Michelle, Wyatt Vincent,
Leading off the bottom of the first for your Republic Tigers,
and Reese
third baseman,
Dernberger in
number
right.
2, Colin Myers.
And Colin Myers to lead it off for the Tigers. First pitch is a ball, a little bit high, ball one. Next one popped up in foul territory over toward the dugout, and it's going to land on top of the Nixa dugout. Out of play. Good effort by the first baseman, Tanner Grant, but ran out of real estate over there. And so the count's 1-1 to Myers. Next one on the way, and a swing and a miss. Looked like he took something off of it, and Myers was out in front, and he's behind on the count. 1-2. Jackson Gamble, the right-hander, gets the sign and delivers. And there's a swing and another pop-up. Again over to the right, again in foul territory. More room for this one. The wind is causing havoc, and it was dropped. First baseman Tanner Grant was over there, got under it, and then looked up again and realized, oh, I'm not under it. Tried to lunge after it and was unable to make the play. Next pitch to Myers, and he takes a little half-hearted swing and a pitch down and in, and swings and misses and strikes out. So Myers strikes out, first out, and the first strikeout for Jackson Gamble.
Fielder number 9, Garrett Lester.
And it's Garrett Lester now. He takes a pitch off the plate outside, ball one. Lester hitting .313 this season, and he takes a fastball for a ball. And he's got a .433 on base percentage. Part of that is because of those 16 walks you see there. That's a strike, 2-1. That one outside. Ball three with a fastball, and Lester is one pitch away from earning yet another walk. Takes a strike. That one barely caught the edge and was at the letters. Gamble got a break on that one. And it's 3-2. And the next one is inside off the plate. Lester gets out of the way, then tosses the bat and heads down to first base. So a one-out walk by Gamble puts Lester at first base after the two-out walk by Beckner in the top half of the inning.
Batting for your Tigers, pitcher number 7, Gavin
And
Beckner.
Gavin Beckner comes to the plate. Beckner, a .374 average. He is having a whale of a season. And he stands in there now and takes a fastball for a strike. A .516 slugging percentage. 31 RBIs for Gavin. And a curveball. He got a piece of it, but that thing was headed right at his front shoulder and then dove down, and he managed to hang in there and get a piece of it. But he's behind 0-2. Gamble looking for his second strikeout of the inning. Lester with a good lead. And there's a hit the other way. It's down the line, and it fades foul. Beckner tried to take it the other way. It was a good idea, but just couldn't get it fair. And he's still behind on the count, 0-2. And now he calls timeout. Low and away. Ball one to Beckner. Trace Harrington on deck. Harrington, the one guy that I can think of that I know can hit it into this wind and get it out of this park. He put a charge into one last night at Bolivar. There's a line drive into right field. It's down, and it's two base runners in the first inning for the Tigers. First hit of the game.
Right by Gavin Beckner. Lester in at second. Holds there.
So Beckner at first, Lester for second, as Trace Harrington comes to the plate.
On the Beckner single to right.
Talked last night during the Bolivar game about Harrington's batting average being fairly low at 219, but then you look, the slugging percentage is now over 500, and he's not having that bad a year other than the fact that his batting average is low. And he bats with 2 on, 1 out, and the first pitch is a strike on the inside corner. You can hear that wind whipping through the microphone. And a curveball just missed off the inside corner. Nixa thought they had an 0-2 count again. That just barely missed. And there's a swing and a pop-up on the infield. Who wants it? Infield fly, doesn't really matter who catches it, and the first baseman does.
Catch made by the first baseman.
So Harrington was out on the infield fly rule.
Tanner Rent for the out. Harrington pops out to first.
And there are 2 gone, and Wyatt Woods will bat. Woods a 373 batting average. This does not include the game yesterday. But an on-base percentage over 500. So another hitter having a great year for Republic. And Woods needs a base hit to give the Tigers a lead, and he slices it foul off into the parking lot on the right side. Bounces between a couple of cars, and everybody parked over there breathes a sigh of relief. 0-1 to Woods. Gunnar Ellison on deck. Woods takes a deep breath in there and waits for the pitch from Jackson Gamble. And here it comes. Up and in, leans back from it. And it's 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss by Woods. And he's behind 1 ball, 2 strikes. A 1-out walk to Garrett Lester. Gavin Beckner followed it up with a single, but an infield pop-up has 2 away, and Gamble is just about ready to work out of this jam unless Woods can do something, and Woods calls timeout. Gamble is not working very quickly. That one in the dirt. Good play by the Nixa catcher, Jack Edwards, to keep it in front of him. And the count is even now, 2-2. So deuce is wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 on, 2 out for Republic. And Gamble comes set, checks the runner, and he delivers. And it's inside. Woods laid off, and that time Nixa thought it had a strikeout, and everybody started to the dugout. So that's happened on both sides now. And a tight strike zone, which has haunted both pitchers so far. Now the count is full, so the runners will go as soon as Gamble makes his move toward home. And there go the runners, and a swing and a miss. The ball is dropped. Woods is out at first. Tried to beat it down there as the ball popped away from the catcher, Jack Edwards.
For your Tigers here in the bottom of the first inning.
But he threw down, got the strikeout, and that ends the first inning. We go to the second. No score. Back with more after this. You're watching Tiger Baseball on Republic Tiger Sports.
No matter where this season takes you, the Bank of Missouri is cheering you on. We know a better life begins with a secure financial future. As a community bank, we work with you to understand your priorities and the changes that impact your finances. So wherever life takes you, we're here to be your trusted partner. Get started at bankofmissouri.com. Live well, play well, bank well.
For more than 30 years, Yoakum Automotive's been the hometown auto repair shop you can trust. And with their new digital vehicle inspections, their mechanics will show you exactly what's wrong with your car and let you sign off before the repairs are made. Ask about their shuttle service and loaner vehicles when scheduling your appointment online at yoakumautomotive.com. Elliott Robinson and Company, LLP, Certified Public Accountants, is Republic's local full-service accounting firm, serving as your trusted business advisors. And again this year, they're making possible our By the Numbers feature, where we take a look at the stats that catch our eye on the Republic sports scene. ERCPA named to Accounting Today's 2020 Best Accounting Firms to Work For. You can find them in the Wildwood Plaza across from Pinnager Chevrolet or online at ercpa.com.
5, 6, and 7 hitters to the
Ready to start the top of the second inning. Nixa will send up Reese Dernberger, Tanner Grant, and Nate Uber.
Right fielder number 14.
Dernberger, the number 5 hitter in the lineup, and he will bat against Gavin Beckner. First pitch by Beckner is a breaking pitch that catches the inside corner. Strike one. Next one is grounded back up the middle. Hughes over, scoops it up. He's going to have to hurry, and he does and gets him. Nice play by Devin Hughes. First out of the inning, Dernberger is retired 6-3. And it brings in Tanner Grant, the first baseman for Nixa.
One down here in the top of the second. 6-3 on the putout.
Watch the play by Hughes again.
Tanner Grant.
And a long way to go, but the grass slowed it down, and he was able to make the play and get him in time. And now Tanner Grant stands in, and he checks his swing. And they're going to check, and the umpire says no, he did not go. Thought they might get the call on that one. 1-0. Grant, the first baseman for the Eagles, and a curveball drops in. Nope, it did not drop in. A little bit high. So this strike zone is not generous in the early going either direction. There's a fastball hit hard to short. Hughes, sure-handed, throws it across again. Hughes has gotten better and better as the season has gone on at shortstop, and he's retired the first two on ground outs.
2 outs in the inning.
That was a hard hit ball.
And the Nixa batter, designated hitter number 28, Nate Uber.
That one popped into center field.
Fly ball to center field.
Garrett Lester makes the catch, and a quick second inning for Gavin Beckner. We go to the bottom of the second, no score. Back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
We move to the home half of inning number 2, no score.
Any day's a great day to send flowers. Heaven Sent Flowers and Gifts has been your local florist in Republic since 1987, offering free local delivery. Call them at 732-1334 or go online to heavenssentflowers.com. Gold Medal Gyms is where Republic athletes build a foundation for future success. Whether it's gymnastics, cheerleading, or tumbling, young athletes learn skills that prepare them to take on virtually any sport they choose. Sign up for your free trial at their gorgeous facility at Highway 60 and Highway M. Gold Medal Gyms, raising the bar for Republic athletics. Here's a touchdown for your family budget. Combine your home and auto insurance and save money with State Farm agent Sarah Rader. Find her online at sarahrader.com. Vision Health Eye Center. Outstanding eye care, exceptional eyewear. From glasses, prescriptions, and contact lens fittings to emergency eye care, they help your family see, feel, and look better than they ever have before. Check them out online at visionhealtheyecenter.com. Gunnar Ellison leading things off. And the count to him is 2-1. And there's a swing and a line drive over the head of the shortstop into left field. Between the outfielders, center fielder Wyatt Benson over to cut it off. And Ellison hustles all the way down to second. So I had started to write down the score in my scorebook, but it's a leadoff double for Gunnar Ellison as he hustles his way down to second. Let's watch it again. Watch Ellison out of the box. And right there is where he decides he's going to go for it. Just a slight hesitation, and Ellison down to second base to lead off the inning. Schroeder shows bunt, and he fouls it back to the screen. Next pitch to Schroeder is bunted. Nice bunt, and he may beat it out. They got to hurry, and they get him by a half a step.
Bang, bang play at first base.
He did his job and got Ellison over to third, though. The sacrifice is good.
Edwards to Tanner Grant. Schroeder sacrifices Ellison to third.
He's retired 2-3, as it was the catcher, Jack Edwards, who fielded the bunt.
Batting for your Tigers,
and there's one gone.
Number 3, Devin Hughes.
And it brings in Devin Hughes, who takes the strike. Hughes waits for the next one, and he takes it outside. Evens the count 1-1. Next pitch is popped up into center field, and we may have a play at the plate. I don't think it's going to be deep enough. Ellison is going to make them make the throw, but he wouldn't have made it, as it wasn't quite deep enough to allow him to score. And the pop-up to center field keeps Ellison at third. And Connor Sandridge will bat for the Tigers.
Tiger batter, second baseman, number 24, Connor Sandridge.
First pitch fouled back to the screen. Ellison down there at third base after the leadoff double, and the Tigers are in danger of wasting the opportunity here. Sandridge needs to do something. Umpire says something to Jackson Gamble. Sandridge waits for the pitch, and it is high. He ducks under it. That's a ball, and that was a good play by Jack Edwards to make the catch and avoid the wild pitch that would have allowed Ellison to scamper home. New baseball. And Gamble back up on top of the mound now. Sandridge skies it into right field. It is deep, and the wind blowing it foul. He hit that pretty hard, and that's the direction the wind is blowing, and it just kept carrying, but it sliced foul. That was almost a wind-aided double for Sandridge. And it would have put Republic on top. Instead, just a strike, and the count is 1-2. That one way outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Connor Sandridge. Ellison at third base. So good speed if the ball does squirt away from Edwards, and there's a line drive foul outside the third baseline. Sandridge out in front of that one. Back to the top of the order if Sandridge can keep it alive here. 2-2 count. And here comes the next pitch. And it's lined into the gap in left center field, and it is going to be down for extra bases. Sandridge drives in a run. He takes second. He rounds second and heads for third. And he slides in safely with a 2-out triple. Connor Sandridge puts the Tigers on top 1-0. That is as hard as he's hit the ball all season, and it went all the way to the fence. And out of the gate, he was thinking triple, and he got there easily. And now he's at third base as he trades places with Ellison. And Myers a chance to drive him home. And the first pitch to Myers is a ball inside. There's a swing and a grounder to second. In between hop, but fielded and then dropped. And did he get it? Yes. First baseman had a problem handling the throw, but Grant managed to collect it before Myers crossed the bag. So Myers is out 4-3, but the RBI triple by Sandridge puts Republic on top 1-0. We go to the third. Republic up 1-0. You're watching Tiger Baseball on Republic Tiger Sports.
Destiny Church is a proud supporter of Republic Tiger Sports. Join us on Sunday mornings at 9 a.m. or at 10:45 a.m. at 526 East Harrison behind McAllister's. We also have a youth service for students 6th through 12th grade. Doors open at 5:30 p.m. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, or online at destinychurch.me.
For nearly 50 years, Southern Sun Electric has been helping to build Republic and the Ozarks. For dependable commercial and industrial construction and service, choose Southern Sun Electric, a longtime supporter of Republic students. Find them online at southernsunelectric.com.
Taylor Insurance is proud to sponsor Republic Tiger Sports. Since 1988, Tony Taylor and the people at Taylor Insurance have served Republic by protecting their clients just like they protect their own family members. And because it's an independent insurance agency, Taylor Insurance can offer you more options based on your specific needs. Call Taylor Insurance at 732-2345. That's 732-2345. And thanks to Taylor Insurance for sponsoring Republic Tiger Sports.
Broden made leading off, and a big hop to Hughes, who throws it high over Harrington's head. The hop was easy, and now Woods picks it up and has a chance to gun it down at second, and he does! Woods backs up the play, and he makes the throw and guns down Babe going for second, and that is a big play by Wyatt Woods. Hughes had a little too much time and sailed it over Harrington's head, and you couldn't see out of the range of the camera. But Woods was down there, and what a throw, because he had to get it over there in a hurry. So an E6, and there's a grounder foul by Colin Ussery. An E6 allows Mabe to reach first, and then he is out 6-2-4. Or maybe 6-2-6. I don't remember who made the tag. In any event, he's out to start the inning. There's one gone, and it brings in Colin Ussery. And the count now 0-2 to him. Next one is a little bit high. Beckner wasted one up there. 1-2. Fastball outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Colin Ussery. Ussery, the number 8 hitter in the order, or the number 9 hitter rather. And Wyatt Vincent will bat next for the Eagles, the leadoff hitter. Next one on the way, 2-2 count, and a curveball froze him, but it didn't catch the inside corner. And the count's full 3-2. And again, the strike zone small today. But, you know, you got 2 big schools, 2 good programs, 2 good pitchers, and I don't mind the small strike zone. It's not like it's a JV game. Let's tighten it up and see how they do. 3-2 count. And the next one from Beckner is high, ball 4. So the walk to Ussery. That's the second walk issued by Beckner.
First base with 1 out.
And Ussery is at first for Wyatt Vincent. Vincent flied out to Schroeder in right field his first time. Throw over, he caught him leaning, and he's out. Ussery was napping, and they lose another runner. Nixa's lost 2 base runners in this inning on the pickoff, 1-3. It almost looked like Ussery wasn't quite sure
And the batter, Wyatt Vincent.
what was going on. Watch him wander off. Yeah, he just caught him sleeping. He thought that Beckner was getting set to get up on the mound and pitch, and Beckner quickly turned and threw and got him napping. So 2 gone. And Nixa's base running has cost it in this top of the 3rd. That one fouled out of play, and the count's 0-2 to Wyatt Vincent. When you're in a game like this, you have got to take advantage of your base runners. The Tigers did in the bottom of the 2nd, and Nixa has wasted a couple here in the top of the 3rd. That one wasted high and away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss and a fastball. Vincent went around, and he's gone, and that's the first strike out of the game by Gavin Beckner, and it ends the inning. It's a 1-2-3 inning with 2 base runners as Nixa lost 2. We go to the bottom of the 3rd. Republic on top 1-0 against the Eagles. Back with more after this. You're watching Tiger Baseball on Republic Tiger Sports.
The Nixa Eagles, nothing.
When you need a plumber, you usually need one fast, but you also want one who'll do the job right. In the Republic area, that's Far Better Plumbing. Whether it's residential, commercial, or you need excavation, call Far Better and let them take away the stress of your plumbing problem. Call them at 864-8703 or find them online at farbetterplumbing.com. State Farm Insurance is there anytime, anywhere you need it with helpful advice and award-winning service. In Republic, call Chris Yoakum at 732-1463 or go online at chrisyoakum.com and get to a better state. Central Gas Propane is locally owned and operated and offers exceptional customer service when you need it most. They go the extra mile to meet their customers' needs with a level of service and communication that no other company can beat. Call today to switch and save Central Gas Propane at 417-725-3833 or online at centralgasmo.com.
Bottom of the third inning, Garrett Lester, Gavin Beckner, Trace Harrington, the 2-3-4 hitters in the lineup for Republic. Starting off with Garrett Lester. Of course, he's been the leadoff hitter in the lineup for a lot of the season. And now batting in the number 2 slot in the lineup, he takes a ball. That pitch is strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to Garrett Lester. Lester walked his first time and was stranded. The Tigers left 2 on in the first, left 1 on in the second, and a swing and a miss by Lester, and he's behind on the count, 1-2. The big hit so far is a triple by Connor Sandridge that drove in Lester, and there's a pitch on the outside corner. And the strike zone was not quite as small on that pitch, I don't think, as it had been, but Lester is retired, and he sits down. Gavin Beckner.
Singled his last time up.
Trying to help himself out here, batting with 1 out, nobody on. And that is a low pitch, ball 1 in the dirt. Fastball bends him back. 2 balls, no strikes to Gavin Beckner. Third inning of work for Jackson Gamble. He's allowed 1 run and 3 base hits. And that one hits Beckner on the elbow. And he will trot down to first base. First hit batter. So a hit batter, a walk, and 3 base hits for the Tigers. They've had base runners, have only 1 run, but Trace Harrington will try to add on to that. Harrington would like to deposit 1 onto the road out beyond the left field fence. He's done that a couple of times this season, and he hit it way beyond the fence at Bolivar yesterday. Probably the longest home run of the year. That shot at Bolivar. And a check swing, he held up, ball 1. They check with the umpire in the field. He says no, he did not go. Harrington popped up to the right side his last time he was out on the infield fly rule, and he takes a fastball high, ball 2. Wyatt Woods on deck. 1 down, Beckner at first. They are only half holding him on, and there's a swing and a chopper foul over toward the Republic dugout. You can see the Nixa first baseman, Tanner Grant, is not on the bag. He's close enough to keep Beckner from taking off, but he could still whip that left hand around and make the tag if he put it right on the bag. There's a swing and a long fly ball to center field. Drives him all the way back near the track, and it is caught by the center fielder, Wyatt Vincent.
High fly ball to center field.
So Harrington hit it hard,
By Wyatt Vincent for the out. 2 away here
but not hard enough to get it out
of the 3rd inning.
or over the head of Vincent. And they're 2 away for Wyatt Woods.
Tiger batter.
Beckner still at first base after being hit by a pitch with 1 out. Woods struck out his first time. And he takes the ball. Next one is fouled off into the parking lot. That is a strike, and it's 1-1 to Wyatt Woods. Beckner, good speed at first base. So something in a gap, and there is a big gap in left center. Might score Beckner. Next pitch is on the way, and it is a ball. Outside. 2-1. Gamble has not been quite as sharp as Beckner to start this game, but he has kept the game close. Only the one run, and Woods chops it foul. 2-2. Gamble one strike away from getting out of this inning and working around another base runner. Beckner goes. The pitch is in the dirt. Beckner steals the base, and the count's full. And now Beckner, after the stolen base,
Kevin Beckner in at second.
is in scoring position. So a single would probably score him. And it's a full count to Wyatt Woods with Gunnar Ellison waiting on deck. Tigers have stolen 45, that might be 46 bases this season. Only been caught 4 times, so they have been very efficient when they've taken the extra base. Gunnar Ellison, who's on deck, leads the team in stolen bases. And the pitch to Woods is up and in, moved him back, and that's ball 4. Woods hesitated to make sure he had, that was ball 4, make sure he had the count right. So another walk puts runners at first and second now for Ellison. That's the second walk
For your Tigers, left fielder number
issued
1,
by Jackson Gamble.
Gunnar Ellison.
And Gunnar Ellison will bat, but first we're going to have a visit to the mound. And while we
first
do,
time.
we will take a break. Tigers trying to add on to a 1-0 lead. We'll see if they can do it after this timeout on Republic Tiger Sports.
This is Vanessa at Beauty and Wellness Co. At Beauty and Wellness, we are all about Retmo Spirit, and we're also about helping you optimize your internal wellness and enhance your external beauty. Whether you're looking to age gracefully or just looking for a boost of energy to help you refuel and recover, we are the place to go. Visit our spot at Highway 174 and Main Street. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram at Beauty Plus Wellness CO or call us at 417-590-8200. Have a beautiful day.
It's easier than ever to get your Rocco's Pizza fix. Place your order on their website at roccositaliankitchen.net or call them with one tap inside the Republic Tiger Sports mobile app. And don't forget dessert, because Rocco's is serving homemade ice cream prepared right on site. Rocco's Italian Kitchen. Pizza, pasta, perfection.
Conference is over. Everybody back to their spots, and Gunnar Ellison will step in here. Ellison doubled and scored the only run of the game in the second inning. And a double here would probably score a couple of runs. He waits for the first pitch from Jackson Gamble. And a check swing. Hits it foul over toward the Nixa dugout. Tigers have 3 base hits. And there's a swing and a hard hit ball to short, and it's going to be a force out at second. As Woods is retired on the force out.
Short to second. Cloud 2.
And that ends the inning. So Jackson Gamble works out of trouble again. 2 runners left on by Republic. They have left 5.
No runs, a walk.
We go to the 4th.
2 men left on base.
Republic on top 1-0. Back with more after this timeout. You're watching Tiger Baseball on Republic Tiger Sports. A winning team has strong players at every position. The Laurie and Elizabeth Real Estate team has specialists in residential sales, land sales, lake sales, and commercial sales. Lori and Elizabeth are your connection to lenders, to marketers, and to contractors. From Springfield to Joplin to the lake and everywhere in between, they're your real estate teammates. Find them at loriandelizabeth.reesnichols.com.
There was a time when these kids didn't have access to health care at school. If they needed a doctor, someone had to take them. Not anymore. In more than 15 counties throughout Missouri, Cox Health now offers virtual visits in school, so parents won't have to change plans or leave work to get their kids quality care. And kids, well, they can get back to school and learning and thriving. Virtual visits in schools from Cox Health. It's the right thing.
Part of the order due up for Nixa: Rylan Michelle, Caden Cloud, Jack Edwards, the 2-3-4 hitters. And Michelle will lead things off. He grounded out to third base. Colin Myers, his first time. Bats now leading off the top of the fourth. Republic on top 1-0. Beckner gets the sign, and here's the first pitch of the fourth, and a swing and a miss. He chased one out of the zone. And there's a called strike two. So Beckner trying to make quick work of Rylan Michelle. And here's the 0-2 pitch, and it's strike three. He did. Three pitches, a strikeout, second strikeout of the game, second strikeout in a row for Gavin Beckner. Michelle is retired, and there's one gone for Caden Cloud, the shortstop, who bats with the bases empty.
Caden Cloud to the plate for Nixa.
And another strike by Gavin Beckner. He is got it locked in right now. Cloud walked his first time. And you can tell Beckner's feeling it because he's working fast. And there's a swing and a fly ball to Lester. He
Fly ball to center.
moves over, makes the catch on the run, and two gone. The faster Beckner works, the better you know he's doing. When he gets guys on or when he's not throwing strikes, he slows down. But when he is throwing strikes and on target, he gets back up there and just is ready to go. And he's got Jack Edwards next. Edwards flew out to Lester his first time. He's 0 for 1. And Beckner's ready for him and gets the sign, and here it comes. It's a strike, a fastball at the knees. Good start to the at-bat for Gavin Beckner. Tigers trying to hand Nixa its second conference loss. Both these teams 6-1 in the COC, and there is a hard hit ball right at pretty much Gunnar Ellison, who just drifts over, makes the catch. 3 up, 3 down.
Another 1-2-3 inning for Tiger pitcher.
And that's 4 in a row, retired by Gavin Beckner. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Tigers will try to add some on, leading 1-0. Back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
Halfway through.
Whether you have a hole in your roof or you're missing a single shingle, you know who to call in Republic. It's Mike Mansker and the team at Absolute Roofing. Give them a call at 869-0444 or find them online at absoluteroofers.com. Not only can Hines Street Pharmacy deliver prescriptions right to your door and often save you money compared to what you're paying at big box pharmacies, their drive-up window can help you avoid long lines on your way home from work, and now they're offering curbside flu shots. Hines Street Pharmacy. Experience the hometown difference.
At Pinnaker, customer satisfaction is our top priority. That's the Pinnaker Advantage. Pinnaker Family Style Service, serving Republic since 1979. Our knowledge and no hassle or gimmicks will make your car shopping experience easy. Whether you're looking to buy or sell your vehicle or needing service from our certified technicians, let our family take care of yours and find new roads at Pinnaker Chevrolet in Republic. Or view the complete inventory at PinnakerChevrolet.com.
Pick Pinnaker every time.
Andrew Schroeder, Devin Hughes, Connor Sandridge due up. In the bottom of the fourth inning, we're already halfway through this one.
Fourth inning.
And it's been less than an hour.
Right fielder, number 5, Drew Schroeder.
First pitch to Schroeder is a ball. Next one is a fastball high, ball 2. That one inside. Ball 3. And a 4-pitch walk.
Leadoff walk to Drew Schroeder. Rendered first, nobody out. Tiger batter, shortstop, Devin Hughes.
So the third walk of the game issued by Jackson Gamble. And Devin Hughes bats. Throw over, and it gets away. And that's going to send Schroeder at least to second and maybe to third. He's going to get to third because they haven't even picked up the ball yet. He gets in on a slide.
Schroeder all the way around
and he's
to
safe.
third.
And Schroeder may have hurt himself. He kind of had an awkward slide, and he jammed his leg into the bag. So he is slow to get up and hasn't gotten up yet. It was a little bit of an awkward slide, and you could see at the tail end of the play, watch him go in and watch the leg. It kind of caught, but he's up and looks like he wants to stay in the game. He's going to walk it off. And it's good to see him stay in the game because that would be especially bad because he didn't really need to slide. He could have stood up. And he advances on the error by Gamble. And he's at third base with nobody out. So key that the Tigers take advantage here. And there's a pop-up into left field. And it is shallow, and I doubt that's going to do the job. Schroeder is not going to go anywhere with nobody out. Now one out on the pop-up by Hughes. So the second time that Hughes has flied out. And it's back to Connor Sandridge. Sandridge has the only RBI of the game. It was a hard-hit triple to the left center field fence that scored Gunnar Ellison in the second inning. And now he flies it into shallow right, and it's going to be caught. And Schroeder's going to try and score, and he is going to score. He beat it. Schroeder just challenged him and made him make the throw, and he was safe. And it's 2-0 as Connor Sandridge picks up his second RBI.
2-0.
Watch it again. It was not hit very deeply, but Schroeder knew they'd have to make a perfect throw to get him, and they didn't. It wasn't a bad throw, but it was a little bit offline, and it would have had to been right on the money to get Schroeder because he's got good speed. So the sacrifice fly.
The batter, third baseman Colin Myers.
Scores Schroeder. It's 2-0 Republic. And Colin Myers bats. And the first pitch to him is a ball. Well, the Tigers have left some runners on, but that's a big one there. And the pitch is drilled foul outside the first base line by about 5 feet. Myers turned on it. 2 out, nobody on. but the Tigers have tacked on another run. And there's a swing and a grounder to first. Bobbled, picked up, and plenty of time
Ground ball to the right side, knocked down by the
for the first baseman Tanner Grant to
first
make the
baseman,
play.
Tanner Grant
Steps
makes
on the
play,
bag.
assisted
Myers
first
is
for round
retired
number
3 unassisted. And
After the
that
Tigers,
ends
they
the
come
inning.
up
But the
with one
Tigers
run, a
score a
walk,
run
a Nixa error.
without a hit, a walk, an
Nobody
error,
left on
and a
base.
sacrifice fly.
Now there's
And they lead it
Sandridge,
2-0
RBIs
as
in
we
the
go to
ball
the
game.
fifth. Back with more after
For your
this. You're
Tigers.
watching Tiger Baseball
Empty in the fourth.
on Republic
Score
Tiger
down,
Sports.
Republic Tigers 2, and then
Nobody has time for computer trouble, but when it happens, you want the work done quickly and by someone you can trust. Republic Technologies will fix your computer or laptop fast, and they'll fix it right. Whether you need repairs or a quality replacement for a computer that's seen better days, call Christopher Bell at Republic Technologies, 732-4300. That's Republic Technologies, 732-4300. Teamwear Solutions is not only your source for official Tiger apparel, but they're also a partner for your group's fundraising needs. Business apparel, bleacher apparel, and on-field apparel. They've got you covered. Find them online at teamwearsolutions.com.
No matter where this season takes you, the Bank of Missouri is cheering you on. We know a better life begins with a secure financial future. As a community bank, we work with you to understand your priorities and the changes that impact your finances. So wherever life takes you, we're here to be your trusted partner. Get started at bankofmissouri.com. Live well, play well, bank well.
Gavin Beckner back to the mound.
off the fifth for the
Tigers
Eagles.
scored another run in
Number
the
5 hitter
bottom
lineup,
of the
right
fourth
fielder,
inning, and that
Reese
means another
Sternberger.
$5 donation by Destiny Church to the price tag and Locker 518. Those are stores in the school district, in the schools that offer free clothing to students who need it. And for every run the Tigers score this season,
Ground ball left
Destiny
side,
Church
first
is
pitch
making a
out.
$5 donation to
Third
that
at
great
first,
cause.
Colin Myers to Harrington for out number 1.
Leadoff hitter Reese Sternberger grounds out to Colin Myers. And that's 5 in a row set down by Gavin Beckner.
Now batting for the
So
Eagles,
another
first baseman, number
$10
16,
donated
Tanner
to
Grant.
the price tag and Locker 518 by Destiny Church. It's a great cause, and we appreciate Destiny Church's support of that cause and their support of Republic Tiger Sports. First pitch to Tanner Grant, hit him.
Grant hit by the pitch. He's at first, 1 away.
That's the first base runner since a walk with 1 out back in the third inning. And it puts Grant at first base with Nate Uber coming to the plate.
At
Uber, the
plate,
designated hitter.
Designated hitter, Nate Uber.
Sternberger takes the lead, and that pitch just missed a ball. Uber flied out to center, his first time up. And a throw over. Grant back in safely. Beckner comes set and pitches, and there's a swing and a foul back. Over the screen, out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike to Uber. Two walks, a hit batter, and an error. And there's a foul back over my head. Nixa still looking for its first hit of the game. Beckner threw over, and the umpire in the field says time was out already, so couldn't have done any good to throw over there. Counts 1 ball, 1 strike to Nate Uber, and the pace of the game has slowed considerably here on this last couple of at-bats, and there's a swing and a pop-up on the infield. Wyatt Woods is calling for it, and off the tip of his glove. He expected it, I think, to come back to him, and the wind probably played a factor in that, because normally that kind of ball is going to come back to you. If you've turned your back to the plate and you're the catcher, it's going to come back at you. But the wind is blowing kind of across and almost in the opposite direction. You would expect that ball to drift, and it ended up not coming back to him as he expected. So Beckner will have to get him another way if he wants to do it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Huber holds the bat up high, and he swings and pops it straight back again. He's right on it because the foul balls are coming straight back. And I think that's 3 that he's hit out of play, plus the pop-up that went off of Woods' glove. So a good at bat by Nate Huber. And there's a swing and a line drive at Lester. It sends him back. It's over his head, up against the fence. He retrieves it and gets it in, and it's a double for Nate Huber. That's a great at bat by Nate Huber.
Huber at second with a double, Grant at third.
Fouled off several pitches and then finally hit the ball hard. That's the first hit of the night for Nixa. And the double puts runners at second and third as Grant cruises over there.
And the Nixa batter.
So the tying run is in scoring position for Broden Mabe. Infield at normal depth. Mabe ready, and the pitch is a breaking ball, a strike. Be interesting to see if Beckner goes to that breaking ball a little bit more, needing the strikeout with nobody out and a runner at third. Next one, again a breaking ball. Hat fell off. That one was low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Wind is picked up just a little bit. It had died down for a while. You can see the dust blowing across home plate. Mabe ready for the next one, and it's again a curveball. That one stayed up, 2-1. On deck, Colin Ussery. Mabe reached on an error his last time, but then was thrown out trying to take second on a wild throw, and there's a grounder just outside the bag at first. Harrington grabs it, but it's foul. And that's 2 strikes now on Broden Mabe. 2-2. Beckner shakes off a couple of calls, and now he's ready, and it's fouled back. Little cutter that Mabe was able to get a piece of and foul back and stay alive. That was a good pitch from Beckner, but even better hitting by Mabe. Beckner ready again after shaking off another one. That one just missed. He tried to fire a fastball over the outside corner. Didn't miss by much. And the count's 3-2. That was a good idea by Beckner. And he's ready to go again out of the windup. And that one's in the dirt. Tried to get him to chase it. He didn't. It's a walk, and the bases are loaded with 1 out for the Eagles.
Bases loaded for the Eagles.
Walk number 3 by Gavin Beckner. And Colin Ussery, the number 9 hitter in the order, will bat for Nixa.
Second baseman Colin Ussery.
Ussery walked. And then was picked off at first base. And we're going to have a runner out at second. Josiah Jenkins will come in to run for Nate Huber.
Bench runner for Nate Huber, number 1, Josiah Jenkins. And the first pitch is a strike to Ussery.
Well, yesterday with the bases loaded, Bolivar grounded it right back to Mason Mitchell for a 1-2-3 double play, and the Tigers could use one of those here. There's a curveball in the dirt. Ball one. 1-1 to Ussery. Double play would be especially nice for Republic because we're back to the top of the order after this in Wyatt Vincent. Bases loaded, one out, and there's a swing and a foul back to the screen, and Beckner's got him set up for a strikeout here. 1-2. 2 strikeouts today for Beckner. And he's back on top of the mound and ready to go. And here it comes. Wasted it high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Outfield pretty much straight away. Lester shading him to the right. And here's the next pitch. Swing and a hard hit ball is going to send Ellison back, and the wind is going to hold it up. He makes a sliding catch.
Great catch by Gunnar Ellison.
The run is going to score.
Grant tags and scores.
Sacrifice fly by Ussery.
Sliding catch by your Tiger left fielder for out number 2.
But Nixa on the board on the sacrifice fly by Ussery. On the line drive to Ellison.
Now runners at first and second, 2 outs. 2-1 now the score.
Everybody else stayed put. So runners at first and second now.
Center fielder Wyatt Vincent.
And Wyatt Vincent will bat. Vincent 0 for 2, and he pops it up on the right side. Harrington has a beat on it, makes the play, and the inning is over. So Nixa loads the bases and scores only 1 run.
Tigers work around a 5th inning jam. Bases loaded, 1
Harrington
out.
retires
Eagles
Vincent.
score 1
Vincent
run.
is 0 for 3, and we go to the bottom of the 5th. The Tigers will look for some insurance.
They strand 2.
They will have the 2, 3, and 4 hitters, Lester, Beckner, and Harrington in the bottom of the 5th. We'll take a break and be back with that for you after this timeout. You're watching Tiger Baseball on Republic Tiger Sports.
For more than 30 years, Yoakum Automotive's been the hometown auto repair shop you can trust. And with inspections, their mechanics will show you exactly what's wrong with your car and let you sign off before the repairs are made. Ask about their shuttle service and loaner vehicles when scheduling your appointment online at yoakumautomotive.com. Elliott Robinson & Company, LLP, Certified Public Accountants, is Republic's local full-service accounting firm, serving as your trusted business advisors. And again this year, they're making possible our By the Numbers feature, where we take a look at the stats that catch our eye on the Republic sports scene. ERCPA named to Accounting Today's 2020 Best Accounting Firms to Work For. You can find them in the Wildwood Plaza across from Pinnager Chevrolet or online at ercpa.com. Any day's a great day to send flowers. Heaven Sent Flowers and Gifts has been your local florist in Republic since 1987, offering free local delivery. Call them at 732-1334 or go online to heavenssentflowers.com.
Bottom of the 5th inning, Garrett Lester, Gavin Beckner, Trace Harrington due up for the Tigers. Lester 0 for 1 with a walk.
Half of inning number 5 for your Tigers.
And he will face
Fielder,
Jackson
number 9,
Gamble
Garrett Lester.
in his 5th inning of work. First pitch is outside, ball 1. Tigers have 3 base hits. Nixa has only 1. That was the double in the top half of this inning. And Lester takes the fastball a little bit high, ball 2. Next one from Gamble. That one caught the corner. 2 balls, 1 strike. That one on the outside corner, strike 2. That's the second time that Lester's taken one out there that he thought was a ball and didn't get the call. So the count's even, 2-2 to Lester. Leading off here in the 5th, and that one is a little bit low. Counts 3-2. He walked in the first and was stranded. Let's see if he can get on to lead off this inning. And he grounds it to third. A worm burner all the way down, and throw across is in time to get Lester.
To the third baseman,
That's
Broden
not the
May.
easiest play by Broden May because that ball never bounced.
Throw across
You
to
just keep
Vandergraaf
expecting
for the
it to come up and hit you in the chin, and it never did, but he stayed down and threw out Lester. He's retired 5-3, and there's one gone in the fifth inning. And it brings in Gavin Beckner. Beckner's been on base twice. Had a single in the first inning, was hit by a pitch, stole a base, and stranded both times. And trying to get on with one out here against Gamble, and that pitch is fouled back into the parking lot. 0-1. RBI triple by Sandridge in the second, and then a sacrifice fly by Sandridge in the fourth. And there's a hard hit ball, but right at pretty much the right fielder for the out.
Catch made by Reese Dernberger.
And there are two gone as Dernberger makes the play. And it brings in Trace Harrington, who will bat with nobody on and two away.
Two away, nobody on for Tiger first baseman Trace Harrington.
First pitch to him is low, ball one. Next one is on the outside corner, 1-1. And that one just missed. 2 balls, 1 strike to Trace Harrington. Harrington popped up to the first baseman in the first inning and then flew out to center field in the third. And he takes it inside, and it's a 3-1 count to Harrington. Wyatt Woods on deck. Up and in. Harrington leans away. That's ball 4. So Harrington will take first base.
Walk issued to Harrington.
That's the 4th walk by Gamble. And Wyatt Woods will try to do a 2-out something to keep this inning alive. Woods struck out in the first, walked in the third.
Tiger batter, your catcher, number 26, Wyatt Woods.
First pitch, missed, ball 1. Woods waits for the next one. And that's a strike at the letters. 1 ball, 1 strike to Wyatt Woods. Tigers have left 5 runners on. Harrington, not a very big lead over at first. Now he takes off, and he gets down, and Harrington steals the base.
Runner safe at second. Stolen base for Trace Harrington. There with 2 away.
That's the first stolen base of the year for Harrington. So he's in scoring position for Woods. Counts 1-2, and there's a swing and a line drive into right field. And they're going to send Harrington and make him make the throw again. The throw is offline again. Harrington scores, and down to second goes Woods, and the Tigers lead it 3-1 on the RBI single by Wyatt Woods.
Except the RBI. Tigers get the run back.
Kurt Plotner over there in the third base coach's box has been very aggressive. That is a great piece of hitting by Wyatt Woods. Took it the other way, and there was no hesitation sending Harrington. He trucked home, and Woods took second on the throw. So the RBI by Woods makes it 3-1. And we've got a visit to the mound, and while we do, we'll take a break. Tigers lead at 3-1, and they've got a runner in scoring position for Gunnar Ellison. Back with more. After this, you're watching Tiger Baseball on Republic Tiger Sports.
Bottom of the 5th inning.
Gold Medal Gyms is where Republic athletes build a foundation for future success. Whether it's gymnastics, cheerleading, or tumbling, young athletes learn skills that prepare them to take on virtually any sport they choose. Sign up for your free trial at their gorgeous facility at Highway 60 and Highway M. Gold Medal Gyms, raising the bar for Republic athletics. Here's a touchdown for your family budget. Combine your home and auto insurance and save money with State Farm agent Sarah Rader. Find her online at sarahrader.com. Vision Health Eye Center, outstanding eye care, exceptional eyewear. From glasses, prescriptions, and contact lens fittings to emergency eye care, they help your family see, feel, and look better than they ever have before. Check them out online at visionhealtheyecenter.com.
Destiny Church is a proud supporter of Republic Tiger Sports. Join us on Sunday mornings at 9 a.m. or at 10:45 a.m. at 526 East Harrison behind McAllister's. We also have a youth service for students 6th through 12th grade. Doors open at 5:30 p.m. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, or online at destinychurch.me.
New pitcher for Nixa is Rylan Evans. Evans, number 10, the right-hander, comes in with 2 out in the bottom of the 5th inning. And he will face Gunnar Ellison.
Batting for your Tigers.
So Jackson Gamble is still responsible for the runner at second, Wyatt Woods. So far, he's given up 3 runs.
Saving one, maybe
and
2
Ellison
runs.
will try to charge that 4th run to him
Ellison
by driving home Woods.
Woods at second, 2 outs.
Ellison waits for the first one, and it is off the plate outside. Rylan Evans, R-Y-L-A-N. Delivers the next one to Gunnar Ellison. Gets away. It was in the dirt and all the way to third, and the runner Woods was thinking about rounding the base and heading on home. That ball got far away.
Woods
But
goes
the
to
wild
third on the
pitch sends Woods to third, and Nix has got to be careful because another one of those, and the Tigers will score that run. Woods at third base now. That pitch is high. Ball 3. 3-0 to Ellison. Andrew Schroeder on deck. And ball 4. That one missed. A 4-pitch walk to Gunnar Ellison. That's the first walk by Evans. And Andrew Schroeder will bat. Schroeder sacrificed the runner over and almost reached first in the second.
Drew Schroeder.
And then walked and scored in the 4th. So he doesn't have an official at bat yet. The sacrifice on the walk. 3rd plate appearance of the day, and he's trying to drive home another. First pitch to him. There goes the runner, and a grounder to third. Scooped up, and the throw across is in time, and Nixa gets out of trouble on the ground out by Andrew Schroeder. Good play by Mabe. Second assist of the inning for him, but the Tigers score another.
We're out number 3 here in the bottom of the 5th inning. But for
The
your
key hit
Tigers,
was the single by Wyatt Woods that scored
2 walks.
Harrington. A single, 2 walks, And 2 more runners left on base for the Tigers. They have left 7, but they lead at 3-1. We go to the 6th. Tigers on top. You're watching Tiger Baseball on Republic Tiger Sports. For nearly 50 years, Southern Sun Electric has been helping to build Republic and the Ozarks. For dependable commercial and industrial construction and service, choose Southern Sun Electric, a longtime supporter of Republic students. Find them online at southernsunelectric.com.
Taylor Insurance is proud to sponsor Republic Tiger Sports. Since 1988, Tony Taylor and the people at Taylor Insurance have served Republic by protecting their clients just like they protect their own family members. And because it's an independent insurance agency, Taylor Insurance can offer you more options based on your specific needs. Call Taylor Insurance at 732-2345. That's 732-2345. And thanks to Taylor Insurance for sponsoring Republic Tiger Sports. When you need a plumber, you usually need one fast, but you also want one who'll do the job right. In the Republic area, that's Far Better Plumbing. Whether it's residential, commercial, or you need excavation, call Far Better and let them take away the stress of your plumbing problem. Call them at 864-8703 or find them online at farbetterplumbing.com.
Leading things off, the left fielder, number 2, Rylan Michelle.
Rylan Michelle, Caden Cloud, Jack Edwards due up for Nixa, the 2-3-4 hitters, against Gavin Beckner in his 6th inning of work. And the first pitch just missed outside, ball 1. Beckner has thrown 66 pitches, 43 of them for strikes, 67 pitches now. And that one, again, missed just barely, 2-0. Went back to the same pitch a second time. Michelle struck out his last time up. He's 0 for 2. And there's a swing and a grounder through the hole on the left side. A leadoff hit for Michelle.
Ground ball to the left side.
Grounded it into the spot between the third baseman and the shortstop. Second hit of the day for Nixa. And it brings in Caden Cloud.
First baseman, nobody out. Nixa batter to shortstop, Caden Cloud.
Cloud walked in the first inning. He was stranded. Lined out to center in the 4th. Batting now in the 6th with one out and a runner with nobody out and a runner at first. Michelle started to step off, and Beckner turned around and threw it over. Michelle was about 6 inches off the base, so that was not going anywhere. Now Michelle's got a lead, and Beckner throws back over again. Michelle has to dive back in that time, but not an especially close play. The winner of this has the inside track on at least a share of the COC title. They'll have more games. They'll have another game to play. There's a swing and a miss. Tigers will have Neosho tomorrow in a game that was supposed to be Thursday, but it's been moved up because of bad weather forecast on Thursday. So they'll play that tomorrow night. I'll carry that one live. And that'll be the final game. That pitch high on a fastball, 1-1. So the winner of this will have one loss. And there's a pitch high. Two balls, one strike to Gavin Beckner. Michelle takes his lead. Cloud waits for the pitch from Beckner, and there it comes, and a breaking pitch inside. 3 balls, 1 strike. .72 pitches now for Beckner. 45 of them strikes. He throws over. And Michelle back in safely, easily again. Fastball high, that's ball 4. And that's another walk by Gavin Beckner, his 4th.
Walk issued to Cloud.
And the first 2 runners are on for the Eagles here in the top of the 6th inning. Wyatt Woods will make a walk to the mound and talk things over with Gavin Beckner. So Michelle at second base, Caden Cloud at first, and Jack Edwards, the cleanup hitter for the Eagles, is due up next. He lined out to center field in the first inning, flew out to Ellison in the 4th. And Ellison made a good play on that one. Sliding grab. And now we are going to have a conference among the infielders on the mound. And I don't know if this is to talk over defensive strategy as much as it is to maybe give somebody time to get loose in the bullpen. And I did not talk to Kurt Plotner about his plans for relief pitcher, if necessary, or who he plans to bring in. Umpire didn't really try to break it up because the Nixa runners and batter were in a conference of their own. So there was nobody really telling them to hustle back to their positions. Now we're just about ready to go. Still nobody out in the top of the 6th inning, and Republic up 3-1. And this is a big at-bat with Jack Edwards. Edwards with an open stance. Waits for the first pitch from Gavin Beckner, and he's going to bunt. Pops it up, and it's foul. Up the third baseline. No balls, 1 strike. Well, the way Edwards has hit the ball, his 2 times up, on the money to center field and to left field, I think the Tigers will take the sacrifice at this point. Even though it does put the tying run in scoring position, I don't mind taking the bat out of Jack Edwards' hands. Let's see if he continues to try to sacrifice here. You can see Sandridge there in the foreground trying to keep Michelle close at second. Beckner looks back and checks the runner. And here comes the pitch. He is going to bunt. He poked at it and missed. And that's strike 2. So it's 0-2 to Edwards, and now he will presumably be swinging. But Beckner's got him set up. I would expect a breaking pitch here. Maybe trying to get him to chase something outside off the plate. Let's see what they do. And that's where Woods is setting up, low and away. And they got him on the strikeout. He tried to bunt twice, couldn't get it down, and then strikes out on the third pitch. And Edwards is 0 for 3, and that's a big strikeout for Gavin Beckner for the first out of the inning. That's strikeout number 3 by Beckner. And it brings in Reese Sternberger. He's grounded out twice, once to third, once to short. And he will stand in here with runners at first and second and 1 out. Sandridge still working on Michelle at second, and there's a hard hit ball to center field. Lester back, and he's got to look at it. Runner tags. Throw by Lester is not in time as the runner Michelle moves up to third. But there are 2 down now, and runners at the corners. Let's watch the tag by the runner Michelle at second. And time it up for when Lester made the catch.
Garrett Lester for out number 2.
Yeah, I think he waited. And he got there in plenty of time. Heads up play by Michelle. And Tanner Grant will bat. Grant scored the only run of the game so far for the Eagles when he was hit by a pitch with 1 out in the 5th and came around to score. He's 0 for 1, grounded out to short in the second inning. And trying to drive in a run here. And the pitch is grounded foul outside of third. No balls, 1 strike. The first 2 runners reached. Beckner's retired the next 2 and still has not allowed a run in this inning. Trying to get out of trouble here and send the game to the bottom of the 6th. Tanner Grant wants to keep the inning alive. Batting with the runners at the corners. And the throw over to first sends Caden Cloud scampering back. .79 pitches now for Gavin Beckner. And a breaking pitch missed inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nate Huber, who had a big double in the 5th, is on deck. And a curveball is high, ball 2. Tigers didn't get the call they wanted. It dipped, but it didn't dip quite enough to get the strike zone. It was a little bit above the belt, and it's 2-1. Beckner collects himself, and his pace has slowed a little bit here with runners at the corners. And a grounder through the hole, past Myers, scores a run. A single by Tanner Grant. Drives in Ryland Michelle, and that makes the score 3-2 Republic. Cloud moves up to second. Grant at first with the RBI single. And there are runners at first and second for Nate Huber.
Cloud at second, 2 outs. Eagle batter, designated hitter, Nate Huber.
And we are going to get, looks like a pinch runner for Grant. Can't tell who it is. He needs to turn his back to the infield.
Pinch runner at first base for the Eagles.
So runners at first and second. Nate Huber batting with 2 down. Nixa has cut into the lead, and it's down to 1 run, 3-2. Beckner ready to go again, and he deals, and an off-speed pitch had Huber out in front, 0-1. Huber flied out to center field in the second inning, and then hit that double in the 5th that ended up leading to a run for Nixa. 0-1 count. And that one bounced up there. Good play by Woods to keep it in front of him. And the count's even 1-1. My hunch, and I got no inside information, my hunch is that if the Tigers do need to relieve Beckner, it'll be Harrington based on the way he's pitched lately, especially coming in late in the game. But like I said, I haven't talked to Kurt Plotner about that. Next pitch is lined to short, and it's caught. That was not an easy play by Devin Hughes, sinking all the way, and Hughes snares it, and the Tigers get out of trouble in the 6th. Nixa scores a run on 2 base hits. They have 3 hits in the game.
1 run on 2 hits, a walk.
They left 2 runners on. And we go to the bottom of the 6th. Republic on top, 3-2. Back with more after this. You're watching Tiger Baseball on Republic Tiger Sports.
State Farm Insurance is there anytime, anywhere you need it with helpful advice and award-winning service. In Republic, call Chris Yoakum at 732-1463 or go online at chrisyoakum.com and get to a better state. Central Gas Propane is locally owned and operated and offers exceptional customer service when you need it most. They go the extra mile to meet their customers' needs with a level of service and communication that no other company can beat. Call today to switch and save Central Gas Propane at 417-725-3833 or online at centralgasmo.com.
This is Vanessa at Beauty and Wellness Co. At Beauty and Wellness, we are all about Retmo Spirit, and we're also about helping you optimize your internal wellness and enhance your external beauty. Whether you're looking to age gracefully or just looking for a boost of energy to help you refuel and recover, we are the place to go. Visit our spot at Highway 174 and Main Street. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram at Beauty Plus Wellness CO or call us at 417-590-8200. Have a beautiful day.
Rylan Evans back out there for Nixa
Number 3,
after relieving Jackson Gamble. Gamble pitched 4 2/3 innings. He allowed 3 runs, 2 of them earned on 4 hits. He walked 4, he struck out 3. And the first pitch to Devin Hughes by Rylan Evans is a swing and a miss, a strike. Hughes is 0 for 2. He's flied out to center, flied out to left. Batting here, leading off the 6th inning, and he lines it into left field. That's a base hit. So a leadoff single for the Tigers.
Hughes at first. Here in the Tigers' 6th.
Tigers have put the leadoff man on
Tigers.
3 times now.
Second baseman,
in
number
6 innings.
Connor Sandridge.
And Connor Sandridge will bat. Sandridge has driven in 2 runs. 1 with a triple, 1 with a sacrifice fly. And he bats with nobody out, and Hughes at first base. And he grounds it into the hole. Tough play off the tip of the glove of the shortstop. And that's going to put Sandridge on.
Nobody out.
Let's see what they score that. I'm inclined to score to hit because it was going to be a tough play anyway.
Now batting for your Tigers, third baseman. Number 2.
Whatever it's scored,
Colin Myers.
there are now 2 on and nobody out. And the Tigers have their leadoff hitter, Colin Myers. Yeah, they're going to give Sandridge a single on that. So 2 base hits in the inning. And we've got another conference on the mound. Tigers have 5 base hits now. And they've got a chance to add on to a 3-2 lead. 2 runs, 3 hits, 2 errors by Nixa. 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error by Republic. Colin Myers is 0 for 3. And he can change the tenor of his night in a big way here. Bottom of the 6th inning, and the Tigers threatening to add to a 3-2 lead, trying to take a 1-game lead in the standings over Nixa in the COC. Of course, Webb City and Willard also looming at the top of the standings. And Myers showed bunt, pulled the bat back. And it's 1 ball, no strikes to Colin Myers. So those 4 teams with 1 loss, Republic has played all of them. They've got Neosho for their last COC game. So if they can win this and then win against Neosho tomorrow, they are guaranteed a share of the COC championship. And again, a ball. Ball 2 to Colin Myers. Republic in control of its own destiny in the COC, as is Nixa. If they can win this one, then they can close it out with a win. And ball 3 as Myers pulled the bat back again, showing bunt. And I would imagine he's going to be taking all the way on this one, whether he squares around or not. Biggest threat of the day at this point for the Tigers. With nobody out and 2 on. And walk to Myers, loads him up for Garrett Lester.
Hughes at third, Sandridge at second. Myers at first.
That's 2 walks issued by Rylan Evans. And Garrett Lester will come to the plate with the bases loaded and nobody out.
Public batter, center
Devin
fielder,
Hughes at third,
Garrett
Connor
Lester.
Sandridge at second, Colin Myers at first. And Garrett Lester waits for the first pitch, and he takes it for a strike. An outside corner has not been kind to Garrett Lester today. 0-1. Rylan Evans leans in, gets the sign, ready to go again. Here's the next one to Lester, on the way. Up high on a fastball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Lester walked in the first, struck out looking in the third, grounded out to third his last time up. So he's 0 for 2 with a walk, and he takes the ball, a fastball up and away, 2-1. Evans is going to have to come to him here. And a fastball is low, ball 3. And Lester with a good batting eye could drive in a run by taking the next pitch if it's out of the strike zone. Evans has to come to him, and Lester can be aggressive here. Bases loaded, nobody out. Tigers up 3-2. And here comes the next pitch from Evans. Outside, ball 4. It's a bases loaded walk. Lester trots down to first, and Hughes will touch home plate, and the Tigers have a 2-run lead again. That's 3 walks now by Evans, and we're probably going to get another pitching change because here comes another visit to the mound. While they talk it over, we'll take a break. Tigers up 4-2, bases loaded, nobody out in the 6th, and they can bust it open here with Beckner, Harrington, and Woods due up next. Pitching change is about to be made. We'll take a break and be back with more after this. You're watching Tiger Baseball on Republic Tiger Sports.
This is Vanessa at Beauty and Wellness Co. At Beauty and Wellness, we are all about Retmo Spirit, and we're also about helping you optimize your internal wellness and enhance your external beauty. Whether you're looking to age gracefully or just looking for a boost of energy to help you refuel and recover, we are the place to go. Visit our spot at Highway 174 and Main Street. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram at Beauty Plus Wellness CO or call us at 417-590-8200. Have a beautiful day.
It's easier than ever to get your Rocco's Pizza fix. Place your order on their website at roccositaliankitchen.net or call them with one tap inside the Republic Tiger Sports mobile app. And don't forget dessert because Rocco's is serving homemade ice cream prepared right on site. Rocco's Italian Kitchen. Pizza, pasta, perfection. A winning team has strong players at every position. The Lori and Elizabeth Real Estate Team has specialists in residential sales, land sales, lake sales, and commercial sales. Lori and Elizabeth are your connection to lenders, to marketers, and to contractors. From Springfield to Joplin to the lake and everywhere in between, they're your real estate teammates. Find them at loriandelizabeth.reesnichols.com.
At Pinnaker, customer satisfaction is our top priority. That's the Pinnaker Advantage. Pinnaker Family Style Service, serving Republic since 1979. Our knowledge and no hassle or gimmicks will make your car shopping experience easy. Whether you're looking to buy or sell your vehicle or needing service from our certified technicians, let our family take care of yours and find new roads at Pinnaker Chevrolet in Republic. Or view the complete inventory at PinnakerChevrolet.com.
Pick Pinnaker every time.
Southern Sun Electric is a proud sponsor of the Classroom Spotlight. They encourage all student athletes not to settle for just good enough on the field, on the court, and in the classroom. Keep pushing yourself to higher levels and go Retmo from Southern Sun Electric.
New pitcher for Nixa is Brayton Tangora, B-R-A-Y-T-O-N, Tangora, T-A-N-G-O-R-A. Comes in relief of Evans, and he's got his hands full. Bases loaded, nobody out. And Gavin Beckner at the plate. And I would say if you'd asked the Tigers who they wanted up in this situation before the game started, it would be Gavin Beckner. So things are looking good for the Tigers here, but they've got to perform, and let's see what Beckner does. First pitch is a fastball high from the left-hander. Brayton Tangora. 1 ball, no strikes to Beckner. Trying to help himself out here. And he swings and misses out in front. 1 ball, 1 strike. Beckner singled in the first, was hit by a pitch and stole a base in the third, lined out to right field his last time up. So he's 1 for 2. And he swings and misses. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Tangora needs the strikeout with the bases loaded, nobody out. Infield is at double play depth, so they're not in to cut down the run at the plate. Ground ball to the shortstop or the second baseman would likely score Sandridge. A little surprised they haven't pulled the infield in, actually. With nobody out, the double play wouldn't quite get them out of the inning. And there's a swing and a miss. Off speed, and Beckner waved and misses. So Beckner was out in front 3 times. He strikes out, and there's 1 gone, and it brings in Trace Harrington. Harrington 0 for 2 with a walk and a run scored.
Harrington.
First pitch to Harrington. Outside, ball 1. Almost looks like Tangora is throwing a little bit of a kind of a screwball. That one tailed away a little bit. Swing and a miss as Harrington swung through that one. And it's 1-1. Well, this would be a huge lift for Nixa if they can get out of this with only 1 run scoring. Bases loaded, nobody out. Now there's 1 out. And a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch. It's 1-2, and Tangora is threatening to work out of trouble here. Still got a long way to go, though, with Woods on deck. And he's got to get past Harrington first. Next one is chopped up the third baseline. It's fair, and it's fielded, and it drives in a run.
Down the third baseline, scores the runner from third.
So an RBI ground out by Harrington. He's out 5-3, but the run scores. I thought they might let that roll foul.
Third to first.
Watch it again.
Grant for the out.
But the RBI by Harrington scores the run. And watch the chopper. It hit the grass there. And I guess you got to take the out if you can. That's a tough call by the third baseman. Babe had to make a split-second decision, and he decided to take the out. And another run scores. That makes it 5-2. Now runners at second and third for Wyatt Woods. And he lines it up the middle. 1 hop, snared by the shortstop, throws, and it's in the dirt. It gets away from the first baseman, and 2 runs scored. So the shortstop, Caden Cloud, made the play and then couldn't make the throw. Woods reaches on the error by Cloud. And 2 runs come in, and it is 7-2 Tigers. That is a big one. He hit it on the money.
Heading for your Tigers.
But the throw was low.
Gunnar Ellison.
Rushed it a little bit, and both runs scored. So no RBIs on that play because of the error, and a swing and a miss by Gunnar Ellison. Woods down there at first base with 2 outs. Ellison is 1 for 2 with a walk. Doubled and scored in the second. And he pops it up the middle into center field. Woods is going to hold on at second base after rounding the base.
Ellison at first.
And it brings in Andrew Schroeder. Ellison with his second hit of the day. And Schroeder will try to tack on another run here with a base hit. Tigers on top 7-2, trying to move to 7-1 in the COC with a big win over Nixa. And the lefty Tangora delivers a ball to Andrew Schroeder. Schroeder with a sacrifice, a walk, and a ground out. He's 0 for 1. And Tangora's next pitch on the way. That is a strike. At the letters, 1 ball, 1 strike to Andrew Schroeder. Tangora came in and he struck out Beckner and had a 2-strike count on Harrington, but Harrington managed to get a piece of it and chop one up the line. And the ground out scored the first run since Tangora had come in. It was the second run of the inning after it looked like Tangora might be able to work out of trouble. The wind's still kicking up the dust around home plate. And the next one to Schroeder is off speed. He chased it in the dirt. That's a strikeout. It ends the inning, but the Tigers add 4 runs, and they lead it 7-2 as we go to the 7th.
Bottom of the 6th, 4 runs.
Gavin Beckner is headed out to the mound. He'll try to close it out.
2 Nixa errors and 2 men left on base. After 6
And he's got 3 outs to secure the win against the Eagles. In the 7th inning, it'll be Broden Mabe, Colin Ussery, Wyatt Vincent, the 8, 9, and 1 hitters due up for Nixa. We'll take a break, and we'll have it for you after this timeout. You're watching Tiger Baseball on Republic Tiger Sports.
Taylor Insurance is proud to sponsor Republic Tiger Sports. Since 1988, Tony Taylor and the people at Taylor Insurance have served Republic by protecting their clients just like they protect their own family members. And because it's an independent insurance agency, Taylor Insurance can offer you more options based on your specific needs. Call Taylor Insurance at 732-2345. That's 732-2345. And thanks to Taylor Insurance for sponsoring Republic Tiger Sports. When you need a plumber, you usually need one fast, but you also want one who'll do the job right. In the Republic area, that's Far Better Plumbing. Whether it's residential, commercial, or you need excavation, call Far Better and let them take away the stress of your plumbing problem. Call them at 864-8703 or find them online at farbetterplumbing.com. State Farm Insurance is there anytime, anywhere you need it with helpful advice and award-winning service. In Republic, call Chris Yoakum at 732-1463 or go online at chrisyoakum.com and get to a better state.
Broden
Mabe, Colin Ussery, Wyatt Vincent due up in the 7th inning for the Eagles, and the first pitch from Gavin Beckner is a fastball way outside, ball 1. Beckner was a little extra amped up on that pitch, you could tell. I said 0-1, it's 1-0. Next one is a fastball popped into right field. Long run for Schroeder, who dives and makes the catch. Andrew Schroeder with a diving catch. And there's one gone in the 7th inning.
Good defense by your Tigers here this afternoon. Mabe lines out to right for the first out of the
Schroeder had a long way to go, and he is facing the sun all the way in. That is not an easy play in right field at this time of night, but Schroeder made it, and there's one gone. And now Ussery hits it hard to Gunnar Ellison in left field. He's got it. 2 gone. 2 quick outs, and the Tigers are one out away from getting the win. Back to the top of the order, Wyatt Vincent for Nixa.
Top of the order for the Eagles.
Vincent's 0 for 3. There's a swing and a grounder back up the middle. Beckner tried to take a swipe at it behind his back, couldn't catch it, and that's the first hit of the day for Wyatt Vincent. Brings in Ryland Michelle. Well, in the win over Willard, Beckner got 2 outs in the 7th inning and had to come out. He hopes to finish this one off with the complete game. I would say Vincent's probably not going anywhere over there at first base, and the first pitch is a strike to Ryland Michelle. Michelle singled and scored his last time up. He's 1 for 3. Only 4 base hits for Nixa today. And there's a breaking pitch, and it missed. Not sure where it missed, but called the ball, 1-1. Nixa 23-5, and the Tigers have them on the ropes here. Next one is a breaking pitch inside. Michelle turned away from it. 2-1. And this game with implications for district seedings as well. So this is a big opportunity for the Tigers to improve their situation when districts roll around. Curveball is a ball. It missed high, I guess, and that's 3-1. Michelle trying to work a walk and keep the inning alive for Caden Cloud. 2 runs, 4 hits, 3 errors for Nixa. 7 runs, 6 hits, 1 error for Republic. And the next pitch from Beckner is a called strike on the inside corner with a fastball. Michelle thought he'd walked, but it's 3 balls, 2 strikes. Beckner could end it here. Here comes the pitch. Runner goes. The pitch is a ball. Ball 4. Runners at first and second down.
2-out walk to Michelle.
As Michelle draws the walk. The 5th walk of the night by Beckner. And runners at first and second for Caden Cloud. Cloud walked in the first inning, walked in the 6th inning, flew out to the 4th inning to center field in between the 2 walks. So he's 0 for 1. He's reached base twice, hasn't scored. A single run in the 5th inning for Nixa and a single run in the 6th, and that's been it so far against Gavin Beckner. But Nixa trying to hang around and stay alive. Trailing 7-2. They've got 2 runners. They need 2 more to have a chance. Sandridge trying to keep Michelle close. And there's a strike to Caden Cloud. Sandridge really doesn't have to worry too much about Michelle. I mean, Vincent rather. Michelle's at first. Doesn't really matter if Vincent scores or not. I mean, if Vincent scores, that's the first problem, but there's a lot more that has to happen. And there is a ball into the parking lot that was a direct hit on a vehicle, but I don't think it was a windshield, so that's the good news. 0-2 the count. And Beckner can finish it off here. He had Nixa down to its last strike earlier. That was a 3-2 count to Michelle. Now he's got an 0-2 count to Caden Cloud, and here comes the next one. Runners go. The pitch missed, and it's 1-2. So the stolen bases, or could call it defensive indifference, as the Tigers didn't really worry about it, puts the runners at second and third. That takes away the force out, but nothing else. 1-2 the count now. Out of the windup, Beckner works. And a fastball line foul over toward the Nixa dugout. Cloud just stuck the bat out and stayed alive. Beckner shakes off a couple of pitches. Now he's ready. Here it comes. In the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Tigers will play here tomorrow. I'll have it live. 4:30 against Neosho. Hopefully, Republic will be playing for a share of the conference championship. They've got to finish this one off first. Next one from Beckner is a called strike 3. Got him with a breaking ball over the inside corner, and that ends it. Gavin Beckner with a complete game, and the Tigers move to 7-1 in the COC.
Great effort by your Tiger starter, Gavin Beckner.
The Tigers 16-9, and Gavin Beckner will have them playing for a conference championship tomorrow against Neosho. Student section out in force. The Tigers win it 7-2. We'll take a break and be back to wrap up the broadcast after this timeout on Republic Tiger Sports.
It's easier than ever to get your Rocco's Pizza fix. Place your order on their website at roccositaliankitchen.net or call them with one tap inside the Republic Tiger Sports mobile app. And don't forget dessert because Rocco's is serving homemade ice cream prepared right on site. Rocco's Italian Kitchen. Pizza, pasta, perfection. A winning team has strong players at every position. The Lori and Elizabeth Real Estate Team has specialists in residential sales, land sales, lake sales, and commercial sales. Lori and Elizabeth are your connection to lenders, to marketers, and to contractors. From Springfield to Joplin to the lake and everywhere in between, they're your real estate teammates. Find them at loriandelizabeth.reesnichols.com. Whether you have a hole in your roof or you're missing a single shingle, you know who to call in Republic. It's Mike Mansker and the team at Absolute Roofing. Give them a call at 869-0444 or find them online at absoluteroofers.com.
Now the Tigers win it 7-2 over Nixa. 2 runs, 4 hits, 2 errors for Nixa, 7 runs, 7 hits, 1 error for Republic. Republic improves to 16-9. Nixa falls to 23-6. Tigers broke on top 1-0 in the second inning. A double by Gunnar Ellison, a triple with 2 outs by Connor Sandridge made it 1-0. It was 2-0 after the fourth inning. A leadoff walk to Andrew Schroeder. Went to third base on a throwing error on a pickoff throw, and then scored on a sacrifice fly by Sandridge. That made it 2-0. Nixa scored a run in the top of the fifth, and the Tigers answered with another run in the bottom of the inning. With 2 outs, Trace Harrington walked, and then a single by Wyatt Woods. A single by Wyatt Woods ended up scoring Harrington after he had advanced. And he had advanced on an error. So the single by Woods drives in the run. That made it 3-1. Nixa made it 3-2 in the sixth. Tigers added 4 in the bottom of the sixth. Leadoff single by Ellison. A 1-out single by Devin Hughes on an infield single. And then a single by Connor Sandridge. A walk to Colin Myers. A walk to Garrett Lester. And then after a strikeout, an RBI ground out by Harrington. And Wyatt Woods reached on an error. The Tigers ended up plating 4 runs in the inning. That made it 7-2, and that's where it ended up. Gavin Beckner, the winning pitcher, went the distance, allowed 2 runs on 4 hits. He struck out 4, walked 5, and he improves to 5-1 this season. The Tigers are 6-1 in the COC. They'll play for a league title tomorrow when they host Neosho. We'll have it for you at 4:30, and it'll be live on the YouTube channel as the Tigers play the Wildcats for a share of the conference championship. They win it tonight. Final score 7-2. That's going to do it from Republic High School. Thanks for watching Tiger Baseball on Republic Tiger Sports.